Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm sure you know the streamer and content creator Adin Ross. He's absolutely exploded in popularity over the last year or so. And if you didn't know, a couple of weeks ago, Adin Ross was actually swatted at his house, and he did it while live on stream, and it got very dangerous. Of course, I think the majority of us know how dangerous swatting can be. You know, there's been multiple times where swattings have actually led to the deaths of people. And so it's a very serious thing, but you know what? The person who swatted Adin Ross seemed to think it was just one big joke. And Adin Ross actually got on a Discord call with the person who swatted him, and the call actually went crazy. Just wait until you hear the reason this guy kept on trying to swat Adin Ross and putting him in dangerous situation. It's actually crazy. Let's play the clip and we'll talk about it afterwards. Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel. You have nothing to lose.
Ego in me and being a weirdo, I'm gonna get your door bashed in. We had this conversation in Cheezer's Discord.
Bro, I don't understand it though. Like I don't look at Discord DMs, bro.
And then remember, I also helped you the first time you got swatted, and you remember that? That's when me and Shaw were in the Discord with Cheezer and Ray and all them. And then I was like, I need to get my revenge somehow.
So basically, I didn't respond to your Discord DM and you swatted me.
It was important. It was a very important thing.
But bro, why would you swat me because I didn't answer your DM, bro?
No, it's not. It's not even just about that. It's funny.
How is that funny though?
You were scared for your life. You thought you were gonna die. That's funny as wow.
Bro, you know that shit, bro.
Hey, Aiden, can I have $10,000?
No.
Why?
Aiden, I would say yes.
Bro, so just shut the fuck up, bro. Dude, like, I can't believe you just asked me that. Listen, bro. Can you actually not swat me ever again, bro? I'm dead serious.
Hey, Aiden, I'm in LA. Can I come over? You want to hang out?
I'm not there right now.
Oh, but when you are, you want to hang out?
No.
Why? Come on.
Dude, you literally just, you know I could have died, right?
But you didn't.
Bro, I could have literally died.
No, you couldn't have.
Dude, they came in with guns, and bro, my security guard almost pulled out a gun too, like on one of the cops, because he.
You wouldn't have died.
My security guard is a security guard with a gun on the property, so.
You wouldn't have died, bro. If I wanted you to die, you would have. You didn't. You're good. You're fine.
So yeah, this guy really said that he swatted Adin Ross because he ignored his DMs. That is his actual reason for, you know, putting Adin Ross's life in danger, which is honestly just so crazy to me. Like, every time I hear of a big content creator getting swatted, I keep thinking about that one streamer guy who actually died in a swatting, and the person who swatted him actually got 20 years in prison. I mean, that's the kind of thing you'll never forget, because it puts so many people in dangerous. Like, it puts not only Adin Ross in danger, but also his security guard in danger, because as he said in the clip, his security guard was actually armed and even almost pulled a weapon on a police officer, because obviously, you know, they weren't expecting police. So, you know, when people are banging at your door, they might think, you know, there's danger or someone's coming to hurt Adin Ross. So you know what, yeah, the security guard or Adin Ross could have gotten seriously hurt, and there were so many people in that house. That's just, swattings are never a good situation. And you know what, I've heard in the past that some of the most dangerous situations for police officers is going into people's houses, you know, like domestic disputes, and that's where the majority of them seem to get hurt. So they're obviously, you know, in a tense situation, and so that's all it would have taken was for the security guard to, you know, pull his weapon and try to defend Adin Ross, and you know what, someone could have gotten, you know, shot. And I think it's absolutely insane that this guy says, you know, the reason he swatted him, oh, it's funny, and it's because he ignored his DM. Like, he said he was having a conversation with Adin Ross. Isn't that good enough? I mean, Adin Ross probably gets thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of DMs. I mean, he's one of the biggest streamers ever. He has millions of followers. He gets, you know, hundreds of thousands of viewers every single stream. And so obviously there's a lot of people trying to get his attention. And so to think that this guy, I don't know, it's like tone deaf. It's like, do you not understand why Adin Ross might be a little too busy to reply to your DM? Like, he's living his life and he's doing crap on stream. Like, And you know what, this is actually kind of personal to me, because I remember back on my old Instagram days, I used to reply to every single DM. I mean, it was probably literally getting to hundreds, to the point where once I actually started getting busy, I just almost stopped checking them, because there's just so many people trying to talk to you, especially on social media. And that's just, you know, me and my, you know, silly little Instagram account. I can't imagine how Adin Ross's DMs look. I mean, they're probably flooded. I was serious. There's probably hundreds of thousands of people trying to get Adin Ross's attention. And so this guy said, oh, well, you know what? I was trying to DM you about something important. And it's like, seriously? It's probably just because, you know, it sounds like this guy is like an Adin Ross fan or a stan. And you know what? He was upset that Adin Ross ignored him. But there was honestly nothing so important that the alternative to Adin Ross ignoring you was to call the police on him. And I mean, seriously, if it was super important, he'd probably have, you know, other connections with Adin Ross, whether it be like his mods or something, someone that could get Adin Ross's attention if it was actually that important. So yeah, probably wasn't that important. He just wanted to have a little conversation with, you know, one of the biggest streamers of all time. And it's really scary to see this, because apparently this guy might have also been responsible for the speed swatting, and also I don't remember, there was another streamer that recently got swatted. I heard they might have been connected to this guy, because obviously he has some connection since he was in Adin Ross's DMs. So it's very possible that, you know, they gave this guy you know, addresses to some of these streamers, or somehow he got it. But yeah, apparently he might be linked to the swatting of iShowSpeed. If you didn't remember that was a crazy video. We actually made an entire breakdown of that situation, and I felt horrible for iShowSpeed, because he was really concerned. I mean, no, he had never been swatted before, and I mean, at the time he was just like 17. So it was definitely, you know what, it's scary for like streamers like Adin Ross to get swatted, but Adin Ross is like 21, 22, I think, and so he's been an adult for a bit. But iShowSpeed wasn't even an adult when he got swatted, so I can only imagine how much more of a, you know, intense situation it would have been for someone like iShowSpeed. And I think the thing that really bothers me about this whole situation is that, you know what, someone could have gotten really hurt over some petty shit. And I mean, there was nothing that important. And I remember one time, I don't know if you guys know the content creator Too Mad. He's super big, like a meme guy. I remember one time I posted a meme, and he DM'd me about it, and like he wanted me to send it to him, and he even followed me back on Instagram. It was super cool. You know, I like the guy. I've seen plenty of his memes. He's, you know, cool enough. But you know what, eventually he did unfollow me, and you know what, we haven't spoken the DM since. And you know what, I'm completely okay with that. I mean, he unfollows and follows a bunch of people constantly. You know what, I didn't have any expectations for him to stay following, but you know what, when he unfollowed me, and when he, you know, we haven't talked in DMs for a very long time, but when he unfollowed me, and you know what, there was no thought in my mind that, hey, you know what, a very valid thing that this big content creator is ignoring me is that I should now call the police on him. I mean, this is just one of the most messed up things we've had to talk about on this channel. You know what, this parasocial relationship is something I honestly don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong, parasocial relationships can be super toxic. We've seen it multiple times in the past. However, there's nothing super parasocial about, you know, Adin Ross and this one guy. Like, he replied to his DM like you know, a few times, and so to see this guy go so crazy and call the police that because Adin Ross was ignoring him is, you know, it's super concerning. And I definitely think that this guy should get in trouble. I mean, even during the video he says, hey, let's meet up. And honestly, you know what, as much as it wouldn't be cool to meet the guy that, you know, threatened your life, the problem is, you know what, I honestly, if it was me, I would have been like, yeah, let's meet, and you know what, call the cops and say, hey, the guy that swatted me is meeting me, please come arrest him. That's what I would have done personally, but that's just my thoughts. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Yesterday we made a video talking about how this one tweet on Twitter made women so mad they actually tried to get the social media manager for Tampax fired from his job. It's a crazy video, you're not going to gonna want to miss. Click here to watch it now.